Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and back to my crazy hair. So today we are going back to police body cam videos because you guys love when I do these. This video is entitled Manager Steals $12,000 from Gas Station. Now, just looking at this title alone, wow, $12,000. Did she really think they wouldn't notice? Again, these criminals are amongst the dumbest people, but thanks to them, we get great content. So sit back, relax, grab yourself a drink, some chips, and let's watch this disaster video together.
In 2023 in Florida, officers received a call from the lead manager at a local Murphy USA gas station. The reason for the call was that the business was short almost $12,000 for the month.
Whew.
At first, he thought that the place had been robbed without their knowledge. However, after conducting an audit, he noticed that another manager he had hired was stealing thousands of dollars from the safe she was in charge of.
I'm sorry, her face kind of threw me off, I'm not gonna lie. No judgment, just saying.
When the officer arrived, the manager would explain that the employee claims that she lost the money while delivering it to the bank. But when
Lost the money.
about her statements, she would eventually come clean about stealing over $1,300 per day.
We were at a meeting last week.
Per day.
It says, hey, I processed the deposit, but I forgot to take it to the bank. I called my supervisor, and she says she can't find it. So I said, okay, well, let's dig into it. Let's look at the cameras. Well, the cameras just happen to be down. Not of their doing.
Well, yeah, just
There was the tech actually screwed it up. So it just happened to be down.
of course that
One day.
Yep.
So
That's how.
Of course, right?
I talked to her. She's like, no, I did it, but I didn't put it back in the safe like I'm supposed to. I just shoved it in this backpack that we use on top. I go, well, okay. So I interview her other employees that were here that did over the phone. They're like, hey, we didn't do it. Well, we get a report from our office saying, hey, the previous day hasn't gotten to the bank yet either.
Okay.
So I come up here with the DM, and we start talking to her, and she finally confesses, hey, I stole the deposit. But I used it to pay back another deposit I lost 5 weeks ago. Her claim,
Of course she did.
so she steals today's to pay for yesterday's. And she's
Okay.
been kind of doing this all along, except she's gotten behind.
Huh.
So, of course, she never told anybody she lost the initial deposit. She
Yeah.
never reported it because she was worried about her job. This is what she's telling us. Unfortunately, and so up to this point where she realizes she's busted. The thing about our camera system is it may have gone into safe mode, which means it still records, but nobody can get into it. We've sent it back to the company to see. It's doubtful, but regardless, I explained that to him, and that's when to her, and that's when she said, okay, I did take the deposit. Oh, and by the way, not only did I take that one from the 15th, I also took today's
To cover.
to try to cover.
She took today's. Wow.
She brought back the original. She went home and brought back the original deposit back, the empty deposit bag that she stole from the 15th, as well as today's minus about 1,400.
Okay.
We still think we're missing the other one, but with the banks being closed, we can't verify it. And she
Okay.
swears she dropped it off.
Okay. So on the 15th of this month,
Correct. Last Wednesday.
there was a deposit that was never
Never sent.
deposited.
And she admitted to that she didn't take it when she was supposed to, but stated she didn't know how it got lost. She left it here, but nobody could find it.
Okay. And then deposit from
Today
today.
was also missing.
Okay. So she. So say she took. So what she's saying is she took like today's deposit to
pay for-
cover for the 15th
Correct.
deposit.
Correct.
Okay. So I mean, do you guys have the? Or are you still waiting to see from the bank if you have the deposit for the 15th?
Never went.
So that never went in either.
Still not there.
Okay.
And we know it's not there because she actually brought the paperwork back. I have an empty deposit bag that she filled out with the deposit slip and no money. So it doesn't even exist.
Okay. Interesting.
But I know right now for sure I'm missing all of the 14th and part of today's.
Okay. So
Why wouldn't she just tell them when it got lost. Oh my god, it got lost that day instead of using every other day to pay for the previous day. That makes no sense.
So the next morning, process the deposit.
So the deposit is for the 14th. That's when it was dropped off, but they
Correct.
process it on the next day.
She comes in the
214.
morning. And by the way, this is all happening real fast. Normally I'd have this all written up for you, and I can send you an email tonight that'll show you everything.
Oh yeah, no, that would definitely that would help. And then yesterday's deposit you're waiting.
That she was supposed to deliver today, she took home.
So the 19th.
The 19th, correct.
Okay.
To pay for yesterday's.
But it is shy about $1,400, I believe. I've got the exact dollars.
Okay, so she brought back the deposit from yesterday.
Yeah, part of it.
Partial deposit minus $1,400.
Right, with the paperwork and still in the deposit bag.
Because she hadn't gotten to the bank yet, that's why. Because trust and believe she would have deposited that money as well into her own account.
I don't know what's going on this month, but this is my third one just this month.
Here or like?
I covered the whole East Coast.
Oh, okay.
But this is unusual. Even at Christmas, this is unusual to have 3 in a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know how much the deposit was supposed to be for yesterday?
30. I want to say it was 37 and change. I have the exact numbers in there.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I took a picture.
I cannot wait to hear her excuse. I can't wait.
So the exact amount of yesterday's was 37.78. And then the one for the one that
What's her name?
it's Keely, EEEH.
Her name is Thief. Thief.
Her date of birth is 11/1/7.
Okay. Is she here today?
She's writing a statement for me.
Okay.
So
So she's telling you guys that she missed a deposit on the
she said
14th, but then she
went
was.
to go to the bank. Her husband's sick. She went to the hospital, forgot about it. Somebody broke into her car and stole the deposit.
And then ever since then, she's been using
The next day is to try to flip.
to cover. So she's always going to be behind, but she's trying to use the day to cover the missing date. Okay.
The flaw in her story is other people work here and do the deposit. So, like, over the weekend, while she was gone, we had another employee doing the deposits. Well, they don't know what she's doing, so they're just doing a normal daily deposit.
Yeah.
She would have been missing that day that she didn't do it herself.
Yeah.
That's where the whole... And I'm letting her go with the story. I haven't hit her with that yet, but I was about to. Once she...
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'll let you finish that. I'll be right out here, and
No
I'll.
problem. We'll come get you.
Sounds good.
Before we get to the actual confrontation, which I cannot wait. So you thought it would be a good idea to steal money from the deposit box, lie about it, and say that it got stolen somehow. Sure. And then instead of telling your boss and your people, oh my God, I lost the money, I got robbed, blah, 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 you decide it'll be a better idea to just continue to steal the next day's deposits to cover the previous day's deposits. I got that right? Does that make any sense? You're always going to be a day behind. So why would you even go into that hamster wheel? Why? Because you're lying, that's why. Because you're full of crap, that's why. Again, the gall of these thieves to think that they can get away with stealing that amount of money and no one's going to find out about it. And merely saying, oh, it got stolen is just going to cover you. And by the way, the only reason why she's telling them it got stolen is because she was confronted. Yeah. Let's watch and see what she says as her excuse because I cannot wait. I can't wait.
Hello, Miss Jones. My name's Officer Hanson. I'm assuming you know why I'm here.
Yeah, I'm a thief.
I'm gonna read you something, okay? Doesn't mean anything, but I just have to ask you some questions, okay? Yeah. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Means you in trouble, girl.
Right to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to execute these rights and not make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand the rights as I've explained them? Yes, I do. Okay. Having them in mind, you want to talk to me? So, what happened with the deposits? Just tell me.
I will tell you exactly what happened.
Give me your...
Approximately
Exactly.
6 weeks ago, my husband was taken to the hospital via ambulance having a stroke-like event.
Okay.
So I panicked when I left from here. I left with the deposit in the bag like I always do, with my intention of stopping at the bank, putting it in the night drop, and going straight to the hospital.
Okay.
Instead, I drove straight to the hospital because I was not focusing on anything.
Okay.
I was there for 7 or 8 hours. It was almost midnight when I went to come home. My little thing on my car, on the inside of my car where I keep like my ID and my debit card and all that stuff, was open. I didn't think anything of it, shut it, went home, slept for 3.5 hours, and was back here at 4 o'clock the next day to open up like I do every day.
Okay.
Did everything like normal, went to the bank and asked for the receipt from the night drop for the deposit. They did not have one, and that's when I started to panic. My debit card was gone, my credit card was gone, the deposit was gone, so someone was obviously in my car.
Okay. What hospital did you go to?
Not Advent, the one Ocala. I'm not from here, so
Ocala Regional?
Yes. I didn't park in the parking garage or in the parking lot because where I'm from, everything you have to pay for it, and I didn't have money to pay for it. So I parked on the street.
Gotcha.
Walked about a block to get there. I didn't think anything of it.
Okay.
And then that's when I started to panic, and I'm like, I'm gonna get fired for this missing. I didn't take it. You can look at my bank stuff. It'll prove I didn't take it. I am completely broke. It has nothing to do with that. I can pay all of my bills and put food on the table, and that's it.
Okay.
I did not benefit from this in any way, shape, or form, other than keeping my job.
Alright. What about yesterday's deposit? What happened?
I wasn't here yesterday.
Or
I have Sunday off.
today's deposit?
I handed everything I have to him.
Okay. Did you make a report
No, I did not.
about the money missing?
No, I did not, because I was afraid I was going to get fired right then and there on the spot. My family's sole provider.
Okay. So you didn't make a police report, didn't tell your job that your car got broken into?
I didn't even tell my husband. I didn't tell anyone anything.
Okay. Do you know approximately how much that deposit was for that day?
It was between $600 and $6,135. For some reason, that is staying in my head, and I don't know off the top of my head. And it also, my daughter has gotten me a new phone since then, and I can't go back to the exact day so that we could look it up.
Oh, of course. You know, really quickly, if I were the officer, the next question in my mind would be, okay, so you said that they stole the deposit from your car and they also stole your credit card and your debit card. So did you get a new debit card and credit card? And if so, can we see the receipts to that? Because obviously, if you call your bank and have your card locked and they send you a new one, everything is documented. So the date and time should match the date that everything was stolen, right? Where's it at? See, if she has no new card, debit card, or credit card, then obviously she's lying, which we know that she is. But she kind of told on herself there, because if they stole everything, the first thing you would do as a responsible person who wants to protect your money and your funds is you will lock your card and get a new one and report that your card was stolen, because that's why banks give you new cards. I guarantee you, if you were to ask her that question, she would draw a blank.
I didn't say anything because I didn't want, to upset anybody, or I don't want to get fired potentially.
Yeah, so instead, I'm going to steal money every single day from my employer. That's a better and smarter idea. We all know that she did not get a new credit card or debit card because she never had her stuff stolen. She is the thief. And I love how the boss is just standing over her like...
The deposit from the next day to pay for the previous day until I could physically pay the money back that was taken or missing, or however you want to say it, to be right with here. I didn't want to lose my job because it was me not paying attention to what I was doing on my way to the hospital that caused me to just go right.
This was initially started 5 to 6 weeks ago?
Yes.
Alright, so you went to the hospital, you're there for a while, came out, went home,
Slept for like 3 hours and came back.
came out to work. You asked the bank on that day. Do you remember what day that was you went to the hospital?
No, I don't. It's been 5 or 6 weeks, so I honestly don't know. Because everything was just a complete daze. I was just straight to the hospital.
I understand that. Like, I'm not
I know.
faulting you for wanting to take care of your husband. No one's.
I know, it's not it's my negligence for not calling him immediately when I noticed it was missing, for calling the police.
But yeah, of course.
Any of that.
Yeah, no, I mean,
That's my fault.
all is.
Can I ask you a question? I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to be real pointed about my question.
Yeah,
You and I had how many conversations regarding this? Remember?
at least 3.
We had 3 conversations, right? And all 3 times, remember the question I asked you? I asked you, did you take it? You said no. It's okay. I asked you, did Andrea take it? You said no. And I asked you, who could have taken it? What did you say to me all 3 times?
I said I didn't know.
You said it probably was Richard.
No, sir. No, sir.
You said
I said he's sketchy and he doesn't answer questions well, and he lies like a freaking sieve.
I'm going to back up just a
Absolutely.
second. If I asked you who you thought could have taken it, you said it could have been Richard.
He lies.
No. I said I don't know, but I wouldn't put it past him. I did not say he took anything.
You had 3 opportunities to say it wasn't my people. And you didn't
True.
take those opportunities.
No,
To
I didn't.
adamantly say it was not my people.
I don't remember saying anything that he took anything. Say at all. You said, does he lie? And I said yes, because he does.
I asked you who you thought could have taken it. You said definitely not Andrea, because she has too much to lose. However, Richard is sketchy, and I think the word used was either grimy or slimy.
I said sketchy.
And so
Wow.
you had those opportunities to set it straight.
I did.
And you
I chose not to because I didn't want to get arrested in front of all of my peers.
No, because you're sketchy and you're the liar. That's why.
pointed me towards one of your people.
Not knowingly, no, I did not. Yes, he does lie like a sieve. Absolutely.
He lies like a sieve. Not her.
Never absolutely came out and said Richard did anything. Because I didn't want to lose my job.
Oh, I understand that. I mean,
And
no one.
wanted to pay it back because it was my mistake.
Wow.
Husband in the hospital and a child at home. And I'm their sole provider.
I understand, but
Is
unfortunately,
there any way we can do anything without me going to jail?
No.
Any way of anything?
No.
I don't care if I sign papers that I'll pay everything back. I don't care. I really can't go to jail. I really can't. I didn't
No.
benefit from this money.
No.
You can look at my bank statements
No.
right here on my phone. You can look at everything. I have not been using this money for anything other than to make the other deposit. And it was my mistake that I didn't call and tell someone. It's my mistake.
no,
I just can't. I can't go to jail. I can't.
unfortunately, I
Too bad. You're going, girl.
Can't.
don't have any way of proving any otherwise. The money's missing.
I know that.
Okay.
I
So-
really can't go to jail.
Well, unfortunately,
Oh my god.
it's out of my control, out of my hands.
My husband can't even speak in sentences by himself right now. His brain is all fucked up. And I have a child. I can't. That's the only reason why I didn't say anything. Because I didn't want to lose my job. Because everyone depends on me.
Her boss's face is killing me. I'm sorry.
There's absolutely nothing I can do. Absolutely nothing I can do.
No.
Not at this point. So, what I can do,
Is arrest you.
I'm going to have to put you in handcuffs.
Oh my god, are you kidding me right now?
Well, you're going in the back of my car. I have to. But what
Can
I'll...
I make a couple of phone calls real quick just because of my husband being... I need to tell my family where I am.
Head out and take a right.
Right?
Yes, ma'am. Well, we can go on the other side that way.
Yeah. I'm absolutely scared to death.
I understand. Listen.
I have never been arrested like this before. I got into a fight when I was 17 and that was it.
No, I get it. I completely understand.
I really didn't take it.
I understand that, but unfortunately,
I know.
the money's missing, and you were the last one, and had you
I know.
made a report, you could have avoided all of this, most likely. But right now, you were the last one, and
I
then...
know. No, I
unfortunately...
I'm just literally scared to death right now.
I understand that.
I don't...
And like I said, once I figure out what the bond looks like, I'll let you know. I will give you every piece of information I have for you, okay? I'm not going to keep anything. I'm not going to hide anything. I'm going to be upfront with you as much as I can. Your daughter and explain to her what's going on, okay? You got it?
Yeah.
I'll crank up the AC a little bit for you too, okay?
Yeah.
The woman was charged with grand theft and sentenced to 9 months probation and ordered to complete 25 hours of community service. Turns out she lied completely and eventually came clean to stealing the money. We hope she learned herself a lesson.
That's it? That's it? What was it, 9 months probation? That's it? First of all, what strikes me is the fact that she has her handcuffs in front of her and not behind her, which is a perk that some cops give to some lawbreakers. So I'm wondering why they did that, because normally they do that if somebody has an injury or if somebody has like a petty crime and they're taking them to jail. They may not view them as a risk, so they will put the cops in the front. But the fact of the matter is this woman stole $13,000, grand theft, and she got 9 months probation, handcuffs in the front, not the back. And she never got to have to walk past her employees, her team, that she was throwing under the bus like Richard with handcuffs. She got to walk with the cop nonchalantly outside the door. So I don't like that. I'm sorry. But if you do the crime, the shame comes with the crime. It just does. And the fact that she got away with that kind of annoys me. The fact that she only got 9 months annoys me. And probation. So she's not paying the company back the money that she stole. No jail time? Like, what is going on? Lady Justice, what is going on? And the fact that she threw her own team member under the bus. Oh, I think it's Richard. He lies like a sieve. Yeah, you would know. I mean, she literally was willing to let somebody else take the rap for her. You gotta be a special kind of evil to do that. And to use your sick husband as an excuse. The reason why she didn't tell her husband about the whole robbery is because she knew she was lying and she was using him as a cover. Yeah, she is a piece of work. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this video. Should she have gotten jail time? I think so. Am I crazy? Jail time, please. Let me know what you guys think of this video. If you enjoy my content, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you know when I post a brand new video. Until next time, peace.